One thing I really like doing is reading articles, good articles about Power Rangers and what sometimes people share. I think it's interesting that we should have a very fair a fair amount of decent articles coming up. But quite recently with Screen Rant, I just feel like they're not putting in the effort. They feel like they're doing so much, and then they start with these like clickbaity type of titles that they go, I'm finding the words. And then when you kind of look back at it and you read the article, it just drops like no one gives a shit, or they just lose interest in writing anything. It's fucking annoying as shit just seeing it. And these people have jobs writing about articles about stuff. Now, I'm going to go through some today with quite a few. There's going to be some other videos or some other articles which I feel need their own thing. They need their own stuff straight away, and we are going to talk about it. We're going to react to it. We're going to have some laughs. Maybe we have some laughs, and maybe I just go, what the fuck? Either way, come join. Subscribe for more quality content like this. So let's jump in and have a look over here at Screen Rant, and this is the first one. 8 mighty theories we have about Power Rangers once and always. Now I guarantee 100% that everyone's talked about this, and it's literally in the trailer, the second trailer that they put out, and it's just interesting how they've made this entire thing. Now I will say, don't go after these people who are writing these articles. Let's have a laugh. Let's pop all your stuff in this video, because dear God, these are stupid ones. Okay, so here are 8 theories about Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Once and Always, Netflix upcoming Power Rangers reunion featuring classic characters. And this was by that person. Okay, so basically we're not going to read this because we pretty much know what it is. What is it? So 3 decades of Power Rangers canon behind it. Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Once and Always can make several Power Ranger fan theories a reality instead of the usual anniversary episodes aired during the ongoing Power Rangers seasons. Once and Always will be a standalone special celebrating Mighty Morphin Power Rangers 30th anniversary. Some of the original Power Rangers characters returning for Once and Always have been away from the saga for decades, meaning the up-and-coming Power Rangers reunion will have plenty of lore to address. Like, it's not going to address a lot. It's going to address a few things. There have been revealed tidbits about what happened to the original Power Rangers after Mighty Morphin, Tommy and Kat's marriage being established in Super Megaforce. Was it in Super Megaforce? It wasn't, though. No. So, no, why again? Why aren't they like fact checking this? Because I had to kind of like really think about that. And I was just like, no, because it was in Ninja Steel again, where they held hands. We knew that they were getting married. We've seen it in Ninja Steel. And stuff. So why are you being established? It was established way back in Power Rangers Zeo. It fucking just blows my mind that these guys don't do their fucking research. There's still a lot to uncover about the Mighty Morphin Rangers. Here are 8 theories about about Power Rangers Once and Always. Okay, so I love the fact there's no writing, so you know this was just fucking lazy shit writing. Once and Always will reference the Boom Power Ranger comics. Is there definitely 8? Okay, so it's basically no, again, like, there's 9. Like, you didn't even get this right, because I would understand if that was there. Okay, so they're gonna Once and Always will reference the Boom Power Ranger comics. No, because they're both fucking separate. Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Once and Always has 30 years and 29 seasons of Power Rangers TV canon to address, but it also has hundreds of Boom Power Ranger comics issues to consider. The current Power Ranger comics take place during the Mighty Morphin era. No, yeah, it does, but it's not the same thing. With the most recent issue set between Mighty Morphin seasons 2 and 3 as such, the Boom Power Rangers consider the events of the show as canon, except that there isn't a story set in modern day Angel Grove rather than the 90s. Once and Always will have the chance to confirm whenever the Boom. Okay, so this is a big, massive thing that we've talked about, or it's been talked about. Now, the comics to me don't run along the same side as the main TV series. Like that is a separate thing. So let's say, for example, that is Earth 1, where the Boom comics, I would say, would be, say, Earth 2. The exact same like events kind of fold out, but obviously we have different technologies. Again, you didn't see the fact that Jason, Trini, and Zach went off and became the Omega Rangers. Like, there's no reference to that. As soon as Jason comes back, he doesn't turn around and say, hey, like, you know, we were Omega Rangers, we were different Power Rangers, because obviously that didn't exist. So literally, he says that he went to the peace conference and they did a lot of good, and that was something completely different. Again, there was no reference to this, and this is what really fucking pisses me off, because when I see Screen Rant turn around right now, they turn around and go like, oh, it's definitely happening, it's like that. No, when did Draken come along? When did this happen, or when did that happen? It doesn't. I see it's not. It's continuity. No, is it continuity? No, it's canon, but it's not continuity. And I used to get those two mixed up completely. So they're not going to, I don't think they're going to address the comic books. It just wouldn't make sense in my eyes. But I really hate the fact that they hate this. Oh, it fucking winds me up. The main thing that you're going to hear from, like, say, Zach is going to be like, yeah, it went really well. Like, we did a lot of stuff and then we went our different ways. If they turn around and brought the Omega Rangers, that would be something completely different. But I don't think they're going to do it. Okay. So given how popular and ambitious the recent Power Ranger comics have been, it would be a mistake for Once and Always to ignore them. The Power Ranger comics have given to expand that Mighty Morphin lore in a way the show could not, diving into concepts like time travel and multiverse, while developing the characters. Perhaps the easiest and most likely way for the Power Rangers reunion to confirm the comics as canon is to reference Trini and Zach's time as Omega Rangers, a major part of their lives. And again, like, I know a lot of people really want the comics to be part of this. I really do. For me personally, I don't want the comic books touching the canon because, or say the main Prime universe, mainly because it just feels like, you know, it's like you could turn around and use the argument, well, where's Draken? Oh, Tommy, no, there's no Draken. There's never been a thing where Tommy was continuously evil after the effects of the spell of Rita coming off. It doesn't work like that. So I would like it to be separate, because I would like to be like, oh, okay, well, the comics are completely different. Astromina is going to come in later on, or blah, blah, blah. I feel like it would be a lot easier not to do that. Again, that's just my opinion on that. I know everybody literally wants something different, but I wouldn't want the comic books to be in the main Prime universe. I would rather it continue to do something completely different on its own, and that's the reason why it's doing so well, because then you have to kind of really go, oh wait, let's just make it all about the first one. Okay. Rita is imprisoning Rangers from all. Yeah, we knew this. Like, we've seen it all over the time. Like, we've seen it, and it's in the It's in the trailer. It's in the trailer, isn't it? Miniatures of the multiple Power Rangers can be noted in the Power Rangers Once and Always trailer and other promotional pictures, including but not limited to red, pink, and green Mighty Morphin Rangers, red, green, and blue Lost Galaxy Rangers, and the Dino Thunder White Ranger. You also forgot there's the red one, which you can see, which is, I don't think there's Lost Galaxy. I don't remember seeing Lost Galaxy. There is that other image which I'll have to look at. But also, you forgot about the fact that there's Beast Morphers in there. Okay, maybe they add it in. The reader states that her plan is to go back in time to make sure Zordon never puts together the Power Rangers. Actually, no, it's to make sure that they never become Power Rangers, and thus, therefore, she kills them. Something different. It seems that the Empress of Evil will also hunt down Power Rangers from other previous seasons. That could explain why Jason, Kimberly, and Tommy will not appear in Once and Always, at least not without their helmets. That we can kind of see because we've seen it. The Power Rangers will go back in time. If Rita Repulsa is going back in time to kill Power Rangers before they become Rangers, then the team will most likely go back in time as well to hunt down Rita and prevent her from changing the timeline. This could not be the first Mighty Morphin Power Rangers went back in time in TV canon, as Mighty Morphin Power Rangers ended right after the time travel arc. Once and Always is dealing with time travel and could explain why the Power Rangers are back in Ernie's juice bar, even though it became the surf spot as Power. I thought that was a different location. Like, I'm sure that is a majorly different location and it's not Ernie's juice bar, because why would Ernie's juice bar be there? It, like, again, we'll probably get some explanation, but we have seen pictures, which is coming out in another video. But like, yeah, like, can you imagine? Rita goes like, I'm gonna go back in time and kill you all, and effectively like, all right, cool, let's just should we just go chill out for a little bit? Like, like, of course they're gonna go back after her. They're not gonna leave it and be like, well, that's our thing. They're gonna go through, they're gonna do it. We know there's time travel. It's fucking lazy writing so far. The Power Rangers original power coins and swords will be recreated. Now, I haven't done a video on this. I do want to kind of cover it. I don't know if I'm going to do it in time, so I'll briefly explain. Now, before reading this part, I generally think that as soon as the Rangers go back in time, the Zords have never been defeated, so destroyed and stuff. They've been lying in wait for such a long time. You could kind of argue with the Wild West Rangers, but then effectively you can really go back and say, well, yeah, we can summon the Zords regardless, and then they would be the first ones in there. Multiple things you could do in this, no problem. So that's how I think that these Zords are back. The Power Ranger Power Coins were damaged and lost the connection to the Morphing Grid toward the end of Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Season 3, after Rita Repulsa's brother attacked the command center. Okay, yeah, that's fine. My mind was going back to where he destroyed the Zords. The Power Rangers would later gain the Zeo Zords, thus moving away from Mighty Morphing era, at least momentarily. The Mighty Morphing Rangers have returned to the franchise several times, from Adam morphing into the Mastodon Black Ranger in Power Rangers in Space, to all the Mighty Morphin Rangers appearing in Power Rangers Super Megaforce. Still, the status of the Power Coins was never addressed. Technically, you could say that 3 of the coins that stayed with Jason, Trini, and Zach, because obviously they didn't power down, which then kind of led into the fact that they could easily use those power coins. And we have kind of had that addressed because we've had the Morphing Masters. If you'd seen this person writing it, you would have known the Morphing Masters have come along. They gave Jason his power coin back. We saw it. It's going to probably be the same thing again and again. Very, very simple. Power Rangers original Megazord also made a comeback in a recent Power Rangers season. Power Rangers Beast Morphers. I don't remember. Like, I really don't. I don't remember that part. I just remember something happening, and I don't remember that thing. I'm going to go back and I'm going to watch that episode. But without details on how it returned, considering that the recent Power Rangers seasons have dealt with a lot of time travel stuff and the multiverse, it is difficult to say whether the Power Rangers original power coins and Zords have been restored. If not, the Power Rangers Once and Always might properly explain how the Power Rangers can morph into the original forms, a theory supposed by the returns of the original Dinosaurs and the Megazords. Okay, a very simple one in this. Again, as I said, I think that they will go back in time. They will have access to the Zords because the Zords haven't been destroyed then. So they can form them and they can do whatever. Very, very simple. The power coins, literally Morphing Masters, can return them and effectively do it like that way. Bing, bang, bon, you're done. Dear God, I generally thought this would be so fucking quick that we could jump in and do it. So I'm going to have to do separate videos for what I want. Once and Always features a new Mighty Morphin Power Rangers intro. Yeah, like, you're not going to have the stuff back in the 90s when it once carried on, did you? It's not going to be like, oh shit, let's make that 4x3 sticker intro. No, like, I don't even think you'd have an intro. I feel like it will just be a standard opening, and then suddenly when it gets near, like, say 5 minutes in or something, or after the first fight, you will literally just see Once and Always come up, and it'll go dun 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 dun, and that's it. That's what I reckon. Let's have a look if I'm right. I haven't read this. The Mighty Morphin Power Rangers intro is one of the most recognized aspects of the franchise and created a tradition that is still followed by Power Rangers into this day. In fact, the Go Go Power Rangers verse has returned in the most recent Power Rangers intro. Power Rangers Once and Always is a special and not a new TV show. Yeah, we kind of got that. But this does not mean it cannot have an intro sequence. Ron Wiseman, who wrote Mighty Morphin Power Rangers theme, is back for Once and Always, meaning that the Power Rangers reunion will nail the nostalgic music aspect. This would be even better if with a Mighty Morphin style intro sequence. I don't know. I think effectively I would want my 30-second or minute-long thing to be more into the series than having an intro. Maybe for like a special or something, but I kind of want most of the stuff. I want it to be normal, but okay, I think it's just going to be Go Go Power Rangers, and that's it. Like what I've just said, I think that's what's going to happen. Trini's daughter becomes the new Yellow Ranger. Yeah, that's a fucking given. Like, it's not fucking hard, is it? It's a given. Like, we know this is going to happen because she's with the Power Rangers in the command center. She's with the Rangers doing the whole pose thing. We know this. We fucking know this. Okay, Min Kwan, daughter of Trini Kwan, is the new Power Rangers character created for Once and Always. The Power Rangers reunion will address the in-universe death of Trini, the original Yellow Ranger. Decades after Tui Twang passed, I hope I got that name right, I can never say her name properly, passed away. The Once and Always trailer confirms that Rita Repulsa killed the Yellow Ranger during a fight against the Rangers, and that Trini's daughter wants revenge. The Yellow Ranger has been missing from the Power Rangers Once and Always posters, and Aisha, the second Yellow Ranger, is appearing in the reunion as part of SPA, along with Adam rather than a Ranger. Therefore, Min may become the new Yellow Ranger. Yeah, like it's being said in stuff that they hand over and stuff. I think it is, or my thing is something else. But at the end of the day, we know this is going to happen. It's fucking simple. Like, you're not going to bring in a new character like Min and then go, there you go, you're just angry. You're going to make her the Yellow Ranger. It's a given. It's a fucking given. Seeing Trini's daughter become the new Mighty Morphin Yellow Ranger would not only be an emotional moment, but also the first time a new Mighty Morphin Ranger comes to be since the original TV show. Power Rangers is not strange to young characters standing up as heroes. It is what happens every year with a new Power Ranger cast. Yet a young character becoming one of the Mighty Morphin Rangers 30 years after the original show would be a first. The Once and Always synopsis mentions a new character taking her rightful place among the Power Rangers, further suggesting that Trini's daughter will become the Yellow Ranger. Yeah, we know this. Once and Always teases Power Rangers Cosmic Fury. Power Rangers Once and Always is not the franchise's only release for Power Rangers 30th anniversary. Power Rangers Cosmic Fury, the 30th Power Rangers season and a sequel to the Power Rangers Dino Fury, releases 10 episodes in 2023. Like most of the post-Zordon Power Rangers seasons, Dino Fury has been relatively self-contained, even though it has referenced the characters and events of Mighty Morphin. That said, Dino Fury's Season 2 ending all but confirms that Lord Zed, one of the best Power Ranger villains, will be Cosmic Fury's main antagonist. As such, Once and Always could always acknowledge that Lord Zed is back and the other Rangers are taking care of it. Now, yeah, that's given. We've seen the fact that David has had his name with the Cosmic Fury Rangers. We know that Billy is going to be in at least one episode, which he may go off and help the others. We don't know. Now, personally, I feel like they shouldn't reference Cosmic Fury whatsoever, because I feel like people who do not watch the show, again, this is meant for us, but I don't think it's for, like, say, what it is kind of, but I don't think like you're going to get people who stop watching and go, oh shit, I need to go watch Cosmic Fury. I think what's going to happen here is that, you know, if they reference it, let it be a after scene so people can just go on their way and finish it. But I really don't think you should tease Cosmic Fury. I feel like that should be done separately, and then Billy just come off. Like, again, we know Billy's going to go, like, all right, guys, I'm off. I'm going to help out the others because Lord Zed's there. And I think that's going to be it. It gives them maybe some sort of device or whatever. Okay, Zordon appears in Once and Ranger and retcons his death. Zordon dies at the end of Power Rangers in Space, Countdown to Destruction Part 2, widely considered one of the best Power Rangers episodes ever made. Zordon's energy was the only way for the Rangers to save the universe from the Alliance of Evil led by Astromina, and his sacrifice ended up turning several Power Rangers villains good again. That includes Astromina, Rita Repulsa, and Lord Zed. Still, how Zordon works and what exactly happened to him after Andrew is destroyed in the tube has always been a mystery. It would not be surprised if Zordon returns in Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Once and Always, even if temporary. Now, this is something I have kind of theorized, and I do kind of think that, you know, if he comes back, how are they going to explain it? And we've seen it in, was it Green with Evil, when basically Tommy tears up the command center, destroying it and stuff like that. He effectively loses, Zordon that is, loses connection to the morphing grid, the way to see it. So basically he just loses connection to this world. So I kind of feel like that's going to happen. Like he's been watching everyone or something, but he's not been able to communicate. And that would be a thing. So I kind of think this is going to happen. But for majority of this, we'll see. I don't think he should come back. I kind of, now thinking about it, I don't think it should do because it was a staple in what happened. But is it going to be a thing? We kind of know. It's going to come back because they want all a happy ending. One thing that really fucking gets me with Screen Rant is that they don't do their research. There's been things in here that I've even had to correct or say. And it just really infuriates me that these people don't look into this properly and they're just doing it for clicks and stuff, and they'll be like, oh, this is the 8 things. Like, all of this was in the trailer. We fucking knew what was happening in the trailer. So why is it that like, oh, this is what no one's ever written about? There's been tons of stuff going around. And the fact is that they don't even fact check a lot of stuff. They just write it. Like, I think the most laziest thing in this article was just like, 9 once and always will reference the Boom comics, and then Omega Ranger. Like, it feels like 9 should have been like 8. It just, you know, it's just really bad editing, and I just feel like they're saying like, oh, we must do this, we must do that. No, just Screen Rant. If you're gonna look into this, spend some time actually researching it. It wouldn't take too long to kind of go on Ranger Wiki or to look up at past videos and stuff or synopsis of TV things to kind of go, oh shit, yeah, this is fine. Like, I love the fact that you're trying to push the comics onto this, but the fact is that you shit on the comics and the 90s stuff, and it just pisses me off. But anyway, I'm going to leave it there. This is a fucking long video. I thought this would be really quick that we could talk about other things, but right now I just think this is massively shit. It's not the best thing in the world, and Screen Rant, sort your shit out properly. Like, I'm going to, like, no, I think if you don't, I'm just going to continue making videos on this. Anyway, I'm going to leave it there. What are your thoughts all on this? So yeah, I'm going to leave it there. If you like this video, like, favorite, comment, and subscribe. And if you want to check out being a channel member, link is in the description or the join option right there for you. I'm going to leave it there. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video. I want to say a big thank you to all my Patreon supporters, and I wanted to shout out Kimono Cat. Your help does go a long way to support the channel. And if you want to consider helping the channel, then links to my Patreon as well as the channel members are listed below.
あらあら、チャンネルをサポートしてくれてありがとうございます。チャンネル登録、高評価お願いします。